visiting folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing on 75955, the LEGO Harry Potter Hogwarts Express set with 801 pieces, retailed for $79.99 USD and $139.99 SGD, and also has 6 minifigures. Without further ado, let's go on to the next section and open this up. Starting off with a review of this set, I have to first say this is such a gorgeous set. I know I say it a lot for Harry Potter sets in general, but it's just the 9 3/4 thing. And just Hogwarts Express, and you know, this place being kind of one of the main scenes during the first movie when Harry Potter first meets Molly and the kids, the Weasley kids. And yeah, it just starts off the whole movie really well, really nostalgic scene for anyone who watches Harry Potter. And I just love the looks of the Express. This is the first Hogwarts train I ever got. I haven't gotten any other versions of it yet. And the other versions are actually really inflated in price now. So just looking at this, it's just so pretty. And yeah, this is actually officially the first big train I ever got. Remember, I got this system train as well. That is kind of counted as my first train, but I've never really gotten any kind of like a locomotive or any like that. So yeah, this is officially my first locomotive in LEGO form, so that's really cool. And yeah, I really like the looks of this. Anyways, without further ado, let's go on to minifigures first before we move on to the set design. So for the minifigures of this set, as you can see, we have kind of a wide selection right here, with the first movie and the third movie characters all being here. So the third movie ones, we actually have Remus Lupin and the Dementor from that film right here. And otherwise, for the first year, we have the trios and of course the carriage lady, which kind of gives them all those treats and all, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the only ones that are exclusive to this set, I think, is the carriage lady and of course Remus Lupin himself. So the other characters actually appear in separate sets, which you can see in the picture of over here. One with the Dementor in the Sirius Black set, the other one in the Aragog Lair set, and Hermione actually belongs to another set as well, which I have a picture of over here. And all in all, pretty good selection of minifigures. Really like that the trio are definitely provided with those casual costumes right there, which does appear in quite a few sets, but I think it's okay in this case. Hermione's one is actually more rare than Ron's and Harry's. But yeah, pretty cool minifigures. But otherwise, moving on to the more exclusive ones. For the carriage witch right there, her costume right there looks really nice with a nice pink and red color. Really like it for that. Otherwise, Remus Lupin is honestly the star of this whole set, because his kind of sand green suit right there with the black tie just works really well. Really like the character. And I love the scars on the minifigure head right there, which represents the lycanthropy effects really well. And then otherwise, let's move on to the back torso of all these minifigures. As you can see, Ron and Hermione has more of a colorful appearance to them, which is really nice. The other character just kind of looks plain at the back. But with the expressions, as you can tell, every single character except for Remus is actually afraid in appearance, just because he has those yellow eyes over there. They are kind of fully under the full moon's effects, and he's about to turn a werewolf anytime soon. So yeah, it kind of matches well and corresponds with the other characters' secondary expression, and I really like it for that. Otherwise, that's it for the minifigures in the set, and now let's move on to the set design. For the main set design, let's start off without the Hogwarts train first and move on towards the 9 3/4 platform. So for this 9 3/4 platform, the thing I like the most is possibly just the stickers given, because there's a reference towards the location with King Cross. There's 9 3/4 over here being represented by this 10 and 9, kind of station number right here, representing that it's in between, but technically it doesn't appear inside the Muggle world. And then another reference is this nice sticker over here as well, with it basically showing 9 3/4 and Hogwarts Express. Really nice that they provided that. And of course, we have more references towards the Wizarding World as well, with the Harry Potter exclusive The Boy Who Lived 2x2 print right there. We're given 2 of that, and this over here is actually Sirius Black's wanted poster at the side, which is pretty cool in appearance and really representative of the third movie for Prisoner of Azkaban. Then moving on from that, we also have a nice platform over there as well, with Hermione and Remus Lupin standing on top, and in the middle we have a nice Roman clock, which is really nice in appearance with those italic number. And honestly, that is it for the whole platform. It's really just a place for you to place your minifigures in, but I do appreciate that the space is quite big and you can kind of interact with the minifigures Oh, and also one more thing is that there's actually a nice play mechanism as well, which adds on to the functionality of this set. So if you push the carriage through, you can actually realize that there's a nice magical feature which allows you to lift this whole thing, because this thing is actually connected by a Technic pin. And I feel that that's just quite neat in appearance, because it adds on to the wizarding vibes of this. And yeah, they've done a really good job to show the way you can enter 9 3/4 platform right there. So pretty rad, I would say. And with that, let's move on to the Hogwarts Express. So for the Hogwarts Express, as you can see right here, we have quite a bit of prints and stickers to go through for the exterior first of all. So the stickers given in this set is actually over here with the 5972 sticker right there, the main Hogwarts Railway sticker right there, and of course the nice small symbol we have over there as well of the Hogwarts symbol. Pretty cool. And over here we have the main print of the set with the Hogwarts Castle print at outside. So there's actually two given in this set with the other one at the other side. Otherwise, a big print over here as well is this Hogwarts Express 5972 print right here. Very nice looking in appearance, and I really like it for that. So this was actually quite unexpected, because I expected the whole set to actually not give much stickers, not give much prints, but like, you know, they gave quite a bit of prints right here. So pretty good, and I feel that LEGO was actually really generous with that, which I really love. And with that, let's move on towards the interior of the set. So the bits of interior over here with the conductor's room, as you can see, the conductor can actually control the flames and put in some coal over there to kind of heat up the train and keep the train moving and all. So there are some meters over there which are prints as well, which is pretty cool in appearance. And as you can see from here, the train is actually connected by Technic pins right here, which is different from the usual magnets that is used for LEGO trains. And then now we move on towards the interior of the main personnel cargo over here. So you can actually lift this whole plate up because it's only connected by a few not Technic pins, by some studs over there. And yeah, we can actually see all the personnels over here, and if you want to see them more properly, you can actually pop off this whole wall right here as well, and you can see them from the other side. Onto the other side, as you can see over here, we have kind of 4 passenger seats right there, with one behind the nice carriage width. And yeah, it looks pretty rad in appearance. Really like the seats over there. And I feel that LEGO did a good job in kind of just using the space they have with this. The only complaint that I have kind of for this is the fact whereby the carriage which technically cannot move about with the wall being up, because yeah, you can see that there's not enough space for her to move around at all. But other than that, we have a nice, you know, carriage for her to move around as well. A chocolate frog over there, some milk carton, and some sweets as well, which is pretty cool for LEGO to give. And yeah, that is it for my opinions on this. This is the main cargo. Now we can move on to the final verdict of the set. With that, we have come to the final verdict, and I have to say the aesthetics of this set is really what got me into it in the first place. So back then when I saw it in 2018, honestly I really wanted to get it, but this was a retail exclusive. It was quite expensive at like $139.99. So yeah, I kind of just waited out, and my sister finally got it for me on one of these days during this year. So really happy to get this set, and I appreciate it, so thanks sis. But yeah, this set right here is just gorgeous in appearance, and I will actually give it a 9 in terms of aesthetics. But otherwise, for price to piece ratio for 801 pieces for $139.99, this is kind of steep in terms of price, so I will actually only give it a 7 in terms of that. But otherwise, for the functionality wise, as I mentioned, the 9 3/4 factor actually has kind of a nice play feature with it. And to me, this is more of a display set rather than a play set. But I guess if I have to consider it as a play set, the way this train actually moves as well is really cool in appearance, and I feel that a kid would be really happy to have a locomotive built such as this. So yeah, in terms of that, I'll actually give it 9 in functionality as well. So with a 9, 9, and 7 in score, this set would actually be an A score. And I may be kind of biased because like I absolutely love this set. Honestly, this might be one of my best Harry Potter collection yet. And it's just super nostalgic, as I mentioned. Being a Harry Potter fan, looking at this Hogwarts Express just reminds me of the first movie, which I really loved back then, even though I was a kid and I had to rewatch it recently. But yeah, this is just such a fantastic set to get. I really love it. And honestly, that is my opinions on this. And I hope you enjoyed the video so far. So if you do, please do subscribe to my channel. And if you don't, leave a comment. Nox Lumos. And I'll see you on the jolly next adventure. Bye.